Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Finally, a reason for Detroit sports fans to celebrate. Tonight, the Pistons beat the odds and win tonight's NBA draft lottery.
While pushing unproven claims, a Michigan county that Donald Trump easily won is now calling for an audit of the 2020 presidential election results.
But we begin with a person of interest in the murders of a young couple now in custody. Their bodies were found bound, gagged, and shot Monday inside a home, along with their 6-month-old baby, who is okay. A
person of interest, Orlando Whitfield, who is wanted in another murder case. Jason Colthorpe here to explain as his attorney is speaking out tonight. Jason.
Yeah, and Devin, Whitfield's here in the Washtenaw County Jail tonight. His attorney, though, speaking out, saying just because of that, he should still be afforded the fact that he is presumed innocent, both for the murder in 2018 in Ypsilanti and the murders in Detroit earlier this week.
The investigation into the disturbing double murder of DeAndrew Pfizer and Tanya Carter in northwest Detroit took a stunning turn as interim chief James White made this announcement.
This person that we're looking for and we need help finding is Orlando Whitfield.
Orlando Whitfield is awaiting trial in the 2018 murder of Marissa Edmonds in Ypsilanti. He had been on house arrest until last Tuesday, when he cut off his tether and was gone.
He looked just as shocked as I was.
Whitfield's attorney, Erica Julian, says she's been working to convince Whitfield to turn himself in over the last week. And as he arrived at the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office Tuesday to do just that, she says that's when he found out about the other case.
I was shocked to hear that he was a person of interest in a double homicide in Detroit. It's my understanding and information that he's been nowhere near Detroit this entire, the time that his tether was off.
Edmonds' family isn't surprised and is even more upset with the judge in the case for granting Whitfield's initial conditional release 13 months ago.
He's on trial for murder of a 25-year-old woman. What in your right mind would make you think he would get out and do the right thing?
Orlando did not shoot Marissa. Whatever we argue his role was or wasn't, or his culpability was or wasn't, he did not shoot anybody.
She also did not say where exactly her client was when his tether was off and he was unaccounted for. She didn't want to get into too many specifics. By the way, we did reach out to the judge's office regarding the Ypsilanti case, as we did last week when this came up. We got the same answer, which is the judge does not comment on an open case. Devin, back to you.
So then, Jason, interesting that Whitfield turned himself in.
It is. Now, the reason why, obviously, is a question. His attorney saying that he was getting threats. Didn't say from whom, but said he panicked, got nervous, ran. We'll have to wait and see where this goes once Detroit detectives get involved in this, we assume, tomorrow morning. Back to you.
We'll stay on it. All right, Jason.
A 12-year-old boy is shot and killed this afternoon on Detroit's east side when he and his brother, along with his best friend, were playing with a loaded gun. He's the fourth child to be shot in the city in less than a week. Our Mara McDonald is live at DPD's 9th Precinct. Mara, was there any adult supervision in the home when this happened?
Kimberly, according to police, there was no adult supervision in the home and there was no lock on that firearm.
I gotta stay calm when they're not gonna interact with me. I gotta stay calm.
Detroit police cordoning off this area on Rochelle Street where 3 boys got a hold of a gun with terrible results.
It's just a shame he's attracted to the wrong things. He get involved in the wrong things, but he's good, and he has his heart of gold.
Scott is the older brother of the 12-year-old twins who were dropped off at the home because one of their best friends, who's 13, lives here. He has no idea where the gun came from, but he's in utter shock that one of his 12-year-old brothers is dead.
It's going to be hard for my family to move forward after this, and we just ask for prayer.
Police say the boys were playing with the gun when it fired. It's unclear whose hand was on the trigger. The 12-year-old was dead at the scene. Detectives are talking to the 2 other boys.
My message is this: we have these gun locks. We give these out at our precincts, hundreds of them, and people have to secure their weapon. We're still, investigating to figure out what exactly happened, but the facts remain the same, that young children got a hold of a weapon, and this is the result.
Back here live, a reminder that those gun locks are available at all of the Detroit Police Department's precincts. We're live on Detroit's east side tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Yeah. All right, Mara, thanks.
2 men are charged with the murder now of 2-year-old Bryson Christian as police announce an operation to try to stop these freeway shootings.
19-year-old Darius Lanier and 21-year-old Eugene Hubbard of Detroit are charged with murder and held without bond. They're accused of shooting into the Christian family's car last week on I-75. Detroit police and Michigan State Police have now started Operation Bryson to prevent similar violence.
We have a number of evil predators in our community that are focusing on our children, that are indiscriminately firing weapons, and enough is enough. And we, as a police community, are fed up.
Police say more officers will be on freeways looking for road rage with help from aerial units and local police departments. Michigan's COVID restrictions are lifted after more than a year.
15 months after the state issued restrictions, there are no longer mask mandates for indoors. Restaurants, entertainment businesses, and venues can open to 100% capacity now. Limits on indoor gatherings like weddings and funerals have also been lifted.
Today is an exciting, happy, joyful moment. This is an exciting announcement that we are now dropping the EPI orders. Effective today, there is no more mask or gathering order. Effective today, there are no more capacity limits, indoors or outdoors. Effective today, our Pure Michigan summer is back and we can realize it.
Important note, though, while restrictions have been lifted, it's up to individual businesses how they want to do things. They can still require customers to wear masks if they choose.
A group of protesters rally outside the Taylor Police Department tonight in response to last week's arrest that went viral. That was police body camera video that was released after video of the arrest was recorded on a cell phone and put on social media. The chief defended his officers, saying they were patient before things got this physical. Tonight, protesters are calling for action, claiming excessive force. Investigators say the incident started when a woman called 911 saying she was a victim of road rage, but later said she made it up and stole money from the man in what police say was a drug deal that went bad.
Vice President Kamala Harris is headed to Detroit next Monday. Now, so far, we don't really have any other details yet. Likely, though, the trip is part of the nationwide effort to encourage more people to be vaccinated against COVID-19. In fact, Harris has been on a bus tour of cities visiting vaccine sites. So we will keep you posted as we learn more, but that's next week.
We will. Still ahead, an elderly man is thrown 100 yards when a powerful tornado destroys his home.
It just exploded. I seen the roof go off and the wall that I was by went out up and I went up.
It's an incredible survival story, how he managed to avoid being seriously hurt, coming up.
And a historic night for the Pistons, winning the NBA draft lottery for the very first time.
No!
I know, the newsroom was going crazy. The presumptive favorite for the pick and reaction from the team ahead in sports. Ben.
Different Ben.
Not that Ben, yeah. That Ben, not the other Ben.
We did not hit the weather lottery tonight. There's no doubt about that. This is not the summer a lot of us bargained for, but we'll show you when the heat and humidity do come back, and they will, coming up.
All right, Ben, but first, a local school resource officer shot and killed inside his home. The legacy he leaves behind next.